y'all. Melanated Elevated, baby.
What's going on, kings and queens? Happy rainy Wednesday. It's a rainy, cold day today, but that ain't gonna stop us from bringing this knowledge, all right? We going in about today, babe.
Hey, we going in on what the pandemic has taught us. So it's been a lot that's been happening, a lot of events that's changed. A lot of people that lost loved ones. A lot of people have woken up to things they were unaware of before. So I just want to get into, me and my wife just want to get into what the pandemic has taught us, because we've learned a lot.
Absolutely. A lot, a hell of a lot, and we just want to give you guys a briefing of what it's taught us. We honestly call it a pandemic because if you know that it's been planned and this is a part of the New World Order, then you know. If you don't, go through our old videos and then find out, okay? Mm-hmm. But anywho, like I said, we're just going to give you guys a couple bullet points of the most important things that we've learned in the last 2 years, okay? In March, we will literally be in 2 years of this coronavirus, COVID-19, Delta variant, Omicron variant, everything you could name of, right? So the most important things to us. I'll go ahead and let you start off with number one, man.
So the most important thing that I've learned is taking people for granted. I'm a people person, so I naturally enjoy interacting with people. I enjoy talking to people and learning things from people. So people wearing a mask all the time, and I can't not being able to see people's faces and people's micro expressions bothers me sometimes when I be out in public, especially when the pandemic first started. So taking being able to communicate with people the way you should, is something that I took for granted, because if I would have known that I wouldn't be seeing half people's faces anymore, I probably would have, put more energy into the conversation that I was having, so.
Yeah, because it's deep, man. People are already, being inside of this world full of technology, people are already antisocial. They're already looking down on their phones, laptops, or whatever. Mm-hmm. So even before this pandemic, the world was already shifting to anti-socialism, period. But now it's like a million times worse, because not only do some people wear the mask out of fear, but some people wear it just out of being antisocial. They like it. Oh man, people don't have to see my face. I can hide, and it can be a good thing to a certain extent, if you don't want people to see who you are. But at the same time, it's psychologically, as you explained in one of our videos, how it psychologically messes with you not being able to see somebody's face, okay? Mm-hmm. If you're only seeing their eyes, it does something to your mind. So it's not a good thing. We're human beings. We're meant to interact face to face, to see each other. So with our kids, it's really bothering them not being able to see each other's faces, and they're growing up, especially the little kids, the ones that are 5 and younger, even 5 and up, just now getting into the swing of things. Walking around watching other kids with masks on, it's just all bad, man. So I truly miss being able to see our fellow human beings, their full faces. So we don't wear them. I'm keeping it real with you. We don't wear no masks. We don't do none of that.
Man, I ain't wearing no damn mask, man. Make me feel like I'm about to rob somebody.
It's a facial diaper. In the world of Dr. Moonby, it's like a damn facial diaper, man. So we're not fearful out here. We know what it is. We take care of our immune systems, baby. So we strategically move around this pandemic. We go places where you don't have to wear a mask. If we have to go to the hood, we'll go to the hood. If we have to go somewhere where we just know it's cool, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What's number 2, guys?
So another thing, as far as taking things for granted, is time. Sometimes, we get in the habit of procrastinating with things that we know that we want to accomplish. I'm for one, I ain't perfect. I really feel like I would be at this point. I would have been at this point 5 years ago, but I procrastinated when it came to my health, when it came to, people I associate with, and wasting time. I used to spend a lot of time playing video games and doing things that weren't beneficial to my well-being. So time, is of the essence. Time is our real currency. So it's like I was in a situation where I felt like I had all the time in the world, or I got some years. I ain't got to worry about that now. I got some years. So that's another thing, man. Just taking time for granted.
Yeah, man. It's like, and it's crazy because it's like it lit fire under my ass. As soon as this pandemic got started, after that brief moment of fear, when I figured out how fake this ish was, I immediately was like, whoa, what have I been doing for the last 33 years? 32 years at the time. And I'm like, I gotta get on it, you know what I mean? And it made me want. That's what I actually created my own YouTube channel before we came together. It's called Third Eye Certified. Yeah, y'all can still check that out. One of my videos did go viral, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's speaking that truth, but more of the story, like he's explaining, man, time is of the essence. It's everything, and this pandemic has truly excelled us every day. every minute, instead of me just sitting here and watching TV, I'm realizing that the world could quote unquote end tomorrow. You feel me? So all of this that they've planned for us, yeah, man, we gotta take advantage of time. It really is of the essence. It's a new currency. If you haven't checked that one out, watch that too. But yeah, man. And the last thing I'm gonna say we really learned, honestly, was the importance of our kids' mind. You know, expanding our kids' mind and helping them to grow so they're not fearful. Helping them to completely understand what's going on in the world. All right, because a lot of people, parents are scared. They're walking around here with masks on all day and watching the news all day, so their kids are scared. You know what I mean? They're wearing masks outside. It's just a truly sad thing to see. So it taught us that we have to be more involved in our children's learning. You know, and that's why we started homeschooling. He came up with the idea, and we just started rolling with it. I mean, do you want to add to that?
And we were, I gotta add that we weren't even planning on homeschooling. Like, before this pandemic happened, like, we had the kids in programs, and we had they were going to school, and we working out that, like, that wasn't on the agenda, you know. But when we saw what was going on down in these schools and how they building all these towers, the 5G towers by the schools, how they really, when I saw how they were learning on the virtual system, like I was hearing the teachers and how they was talking to the kids, and I'm like, first off, that's not right what you teaching, and it's not right how you communicating with these kids. Like, you need to be a little bit more how should I say, I just don't agree with how they was teaching the kids, man.
More accurate. I mean, they're completely lying. I hate to say this, but we've talked to teachers through social media who have told us they are disgusted with the curriculum. It's complete bullshit. You know, it's not right. I'm sorry to even, use profanity, but it's really frustrating that our children are being indoctrinated in these school systems and are not learning anything. That's what really was like. When we heard it and they were lying, they lie about our history off the bat. Being melanated, they've been lied about that. But it's just in the school system, it's to the extreme. Yeah,
it bothers me how the kids is not reading. Like, the kids are coming out of school illiterate. Like, you know what I'm saying? You spend 8 hours in school and you coming out of school and the kids are ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to read. They don't write in cursive. They don't know your real history. They don't know about money, about financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? About credit. You know what I'm saying?
They're teaching them the bare minimum so they don't so they can be employees and not bosses. They're not training kids to be employees.
Right. So homeschooling was one thing. We just occupying the kids' minds and making sure that their minds are occupied outside of technology. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a full-time job keeping your kids. If you've ever tried to take your smart device from your kid, take that iPad or that iPhone or whatever, technology, video game, like, that's a full-time job in itself.
Yes,
and,
it is.
You know, that's another way of entrapping your five senses into artificial reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you letting your kids sit up on the phone and on the game all day, like, you know what I'm saying, they ready for the metaverse. You know, they ready for it. So we got to do. I took that for granted too, because before the pandemic, we wasn't really focused on making sure. After about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, hop up off that phone. You need to get something. So the pandemic really forced us to really look at our kids and look at ourselves and what we doing to occupy their mind.
And just it made us look at ourselves as parents, and I'm hoping and praying that it's helped you parents to look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I doing my part as a parent, or am I just half-assing it and just getting rid of my kids so I can have some me time and I can go to work? If that's all you're doing, then I'm sorry, but it's gonna be hard for your kids in this upcoming world.
Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be fighting with your kids. If your kids is used to snacking and eating 4 or 5 meals a day, and you're used to being on your phone for goddamn 5-6 hours out of the day, when you get to a point where you don't have all the snacks and food, and you don't have the means to get on the phone all day, you can't spend on the phone all day, then what's gonna happen? Like, there's a lot of adults that's gonna be fighting with their kids, you know what I'm saying, more than you fighting against your oppressor. Absolutely. Or the people that's, you know what I'm saying, putting us in this situation as a people. So,
and the last thing we're gonna learn is we're gonna keep this one short and sweet. We're working on you guys' attention span, because we seen y'all ain't watching this. We want y'all to really take heed to what we're saying. But the last thing we learned is the importance of our health and not half-assing health. You can't get in shape and then start slacking off. It's literally a lifestyle change. I told you, we call this a live it. It's not a diet, because we've slacked off. We've gained 10 pounds here or there, 15 pounds. We've had to go backwards, get back on a routine. So we finally realized we can't half-ass our health anymore, period. So I'm just gonna sum that up. You already know what it is, man. Health is wealth. We talk about health enough. Y'all see us out here in nature. We got our kids out here. We're trained. Look at our board right here. We got a 30-day fitness challenge right here. If you can scoot it up a little bit,
man. This ain't no game right here.
Yeah, man. We've been doing this, and we're already about 15 days in. So
yeah, every single day we doing something to exercise. Like, and if my legs is too sore, I gotta work my upper body too sore. I gotta work the core.
I mean, my knee, I can't even move my right knee. I think I tweaked something, but I'm still going.
I've been working hard, man. We've been getting it in.
These glutes, just waiting to the summer. He been working. All right. So we're gonna let y'all go. You got anything else you want to add?
Nah, that's basically it. Like, this pandemic is still teaching us stuff. The pandemic is still teaching us stuff, and we learning every day. So we just want to keep the content going. Please like and subscribe. If you know what I'm saying, if you've learned some things, man, comment and tell us what you've learned. Like some of the things that, you know what I'm saying, if it's different than what we've learned. And I appreciate the support and love, and
see y'all next video.
Let's get it.
Keep growing. Peace.